NBA 2K22 events are on. Yes, your favorites are back, but we've added even more this year. And whether you're getting buckets on the Concha Del Mar or in the city, there is something for everyone. Let's start aboard the Concha Del Mar. Rack up the XP at set sail events where all games played on decks 15 and 16 will be worth double XP. Want more? Well, also on deck 15 is deck party events, and those games are worth double XP too. For all you rec players, look for double XP events to pop up here too. So get your squad together and start practicing. Plus, we have to mention the Specialty Appreciation Series, where you'll earn extra XP based on your badge points. The first one of the year will highlight defenders, but the next one will feature a different skill set. At Treasure Island, leave the ship for an events excursion on island courts. Reach the set goals and you'll progressively earn higher XP multipliers. Playmakers, listen up, because you're gonna have a lot of fun at Dime Time. Here, you'll come together as a community to hit the designated assist goal and win prizes. Moving on to the city, if you're looking to party and play while listening to the latest in-game music, Club 2K is the place to be. Your favorites are also back. At Mobile One Grand Prix events, be one of the first 3 players to finish the race and you'll be rewarded with some sweet prizes. If you're a long-range shooter, make your way to the Ruffles Ridge events, where you can extend your range with a 4-point line. Earn XP in style at the Puma Mania events. You'll be rewarded with an XP multiplier for playing games in the city while wearing Puma gear. The more you play, the larger the reward, and you can earn either double, triple, or quadruple XP. At Rival Day Conquest, you can rep your affiliation and prove that yours is the best. There will be 3 phases to this event that will determine the 4 seeds at the Rival Day Championship. Here, all 4 affiliations will battle it out to see who will be crowned the city champions for the season. There is so much going on in 2K22, and new events will also be popping up. So check back here each week for updates. Now get out there, compete, and have fun.
Welcome to a brand new episode of 2K TV, where week into NBA 2K22, you've had a chance to explore, but now it's time to get to work. This week we're diving in with tips and insight to help you get the most out of your game. So let's talk about seasons. Last year we introduced seasons exclusively in my team, but in NBA 2K22, we've also brought seasons to my career and the W. Here's a closer look. In NBA 2K22, seasons will keep the game fresh all year long. Every 6 weeks, you'll boot up to find a new theme with new challenges to complete and new rewards to earn. And if you hoop your way to level 40 within a season, the rewards are sweet. Let's start with my career. Get ready to mobilize in Season 1, Call to Ball. The level 40 reward is a go-kart. These go-karts are fast and a sweet way to explore the cruise ship or the city. Enjoy racking up those wins whether you're racing or challenging NBA players on the court, and pick up prizes on the way like a suit, skates, extra badge points, and more. For all you that love to jam out while playing NBA 2K, you're going to love First Fridays, where new songs will be added to the soundtrack every Friday throughout the season. Plus, we know that if you want to play good, you gotta look good. So all year long, you'll have the chance to freshen up your wardrobe with new apparel drops every season from the hottest brands. Seasons are going to make my career a bunch of fun, so make sure you're staying up to date with quests, challenges, and everything in between. But what about Legend status? Legends are back, and this year it's about the journey. If you can reach level 40 in 4 different officially reach Legend status. It doesn't have to be 4 consecutive seasons, but to become a member of the exclusive Legends Club, you're really gonna have to put the work in. Seasons also extend to the W on Next Gen, where you can face off against opposing My players online to earn rewards like VC, clothing bundles, and more. Instead of levels 1 through 40, seasons in the W will feature tiers, starting from Bronze and going all the way up to Hall of Fame. Climb those tiers and see how many prizes you can collect. And we can't forget about My Team. 2K22 has built on the My Team seasons from last year and packed in more agendas and rewards. Earn XP by completing various agendas and challenges to work your way to the top, where the level 40 reward will be waiting for you. For Season 1, there's none other than Pink Diamond Carmelo Anthony. Season 1 is in full swing, and it's been great to see the community taking part in everything, so go out there and continue working towards the top, because Season 2 will be here before you know it. $2K is here to help you get better at the game, and we look to Mike Wang to help us out with that. And he's back this season with some more expert tips. The first topic, shooting, so if you want some greens, you better pay attention.
Welcome back to Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K, and today let's talk about what's new with shooting in NBA 2K22. The basics of shooting haven't changed. You can still shoot jumpers, layups, and dunks by simply holding the shot button or pro stick. But this year, getting quality looks and taking high IQ shots plays a much bigger role in your success from deep. When starting a jumper, you'll see the new shot meter fill up. The box inside the meter is the make window. You have to release the shot button or pro stick when the meter is inside that box to have a chance at making the shot. The closer you get to the ideal release point, indicated by the small hash mark in the center of the window, the greater your chances of successfully knocking down the shot. The make window will dynamically expand or shrink depending on your player's ratings, badges, energy level, and defensive coverage. Taking open shots with high-rated players will be much easier to hit. And once you've put in the reps and know your release well, try turning the shot meter off in the controller settings. If you can still time your shots properly with the meter off, you'll get a nice boost to your shooting percentages.
Another three.
Now, if you're more of a finisher in the paint, to attempt a layup, press and hold the shot button or move and hold the pro stick in any direction while driving to the basket in close or mid-range. For a dunk, do the same thing, but keep the sprint trigger held when you attempt the shot. If your player's ratings are high enough and you have an open lane, your player will attempt a dunk. For new gen players, this year you can force an aggressive dunk attempt by holding the pro stick down while driving and holding sprint. You'll see a new dunk meter on screen. Release the pro stick when the fill bar reaches the make window for the best chance at finishing off the dunk. For slashers, this is the best way to catch bodies and get those highlight reel contact dunks. Good luck, and thanks for joining me for another installment of Expert Tips. I'll see you next time.
In NBA 2K22, the journey to legend is a little different. You're gonna have to reach level 40 in 4 separate seasons to take that legend title. Over the next few months, we'll be following the journey of 2 of our community members as they work to reach legend.
Up next, the Clippers taking on the Suns. For the Clippers, it's a battle between teams with championship DNA. They will have the home crowd behind them in what is sure to be a clash of titans. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA GA.
Thank you, Kevin.
They've got great chemistry, David, just like you and I do. Thanks for that report. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Chris Paul is out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Clippers, the guard spots filled by Jackson and George. The front court is Leonard and Batum. And it's Ibaka in at the 5 spot. The shot's good from Paul. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just see them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Paul left side. Rebound by the Clippers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And a lot of that was
He's checked in for Chris Paul.
Serge Ibaka, not the player he used to be, but he still has great touch on his shot. Doesn't have that same explosive step, but he's still good.
That free throw good from Batum.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
Shamet the pass to MP. Misses the layup.
And when he was younger, Ibaka was one of the more athletic players in our league.
Totally agree, and we have to give credit to Ibaka for adjusting his game. He's changed how he's played as he's lost a little burst. It's allowed him, though, to be a great contributor late in his career.
Shoots it up. And that one's good. Shamet. Shamet's got 5 now.
Landry Shamet is a skilled shooter, and his team, they need that spacing.
Leonard against Bridges. Offensive rebound. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Leonard's got his second bucket. MP against Jackson. Passes to Ayton. Back to MP. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Suns shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. And the Suns here with a different look. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Saric comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Payne in for Landry Shamet. Kennard finds Zubats. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Yeah, but this is a team they faced and beat in the postseason a year ago.
MP outside. Pass to Payne. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. Guarded by McGee. Pass to Bledsoe. Fires it up. The offensive rebound. Zubats. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
MP outside. Second shot opportunity. Misses at the rim. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Clippers ahead as they wrap up the first quarter on a 14-6 run. We'll be back shortly live from... And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Attacking, drawing fouls.
But when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. You've got Payne. Is out there with Kaminsky. Then it's MP. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. And we've got an update here, so let's kick.
Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He's certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Kennard. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Kennard's got the lead, back up to 2 now for the Clippers. And Luke Kennard signing a 4-year deal at the end of 2020. Steve, this team feels he can be a big part of their future.
Yeah, a lot of people were surprised at the size of the contract, Kevin, but it shows how much the three-pointer is valued in the NBA. The Clippers saw he provides a much-needed aspect.
Got a piece of it. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Johnson outside. Back to Payne. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Saric outside. Good ball movement here by the Suns. This is to Kaminsky. MP outside. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers leading by 4. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Covered by MP. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They are 4 for 9. MP kicks to Kaminsky. Back to MP. Launches a 3. Another miss by MP.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Bledsoe passes to Zubac. Down low. Their turnaround jumper kept alive. Man, some solid defense from Johnson. Suns trail by 4. 1:51 left to play in the first half. The pass to Saric. The Suns need to get a shot off. Payne's shot is good.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
And the Clippers call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
On your feet, make some noise for T-shirt time.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Suns on top, leading by just 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Substitution here for the Clippers. Zubats is checked in for Ibaka. Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. Mann's checked in for Leonard. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Jackson. And the Suns here with a different look. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Sharch comes in for Crowder. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Bridges. And MP subbed in for Chris Paul. A second chance effort. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubats has got rebound number 5 here tonight. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And the layup's good off the glass. Zubats has got 8.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game. Well, with Zubats on the floor, you know what you'll get. Gives great effort when he's engaged.
Also, the plus is, GA, he does a good job of rim running. He also dives well off pick and rolls, and combined with his offensive rebounding, gives you some size in the middle.
Offensive rebound. And the slam dunk by McGee.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Here's George. And the shot goes in. He's got 8.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Finishes the break with a slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Johnson kicks to Sharch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes it to Shamet. From deep three-point range. No good on that one. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The lead is 2. To the right side. Here's Mann. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. MP kicks to Johnson. Trains the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 1.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now, here's Shamet. 9 points in the game so far. And he gets it to go. And now it's a 3-point Phoenix lead.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Suns lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
It's the fourth quarter, crowd.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Suns, up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. Johnson is out there with Paul, and it's Ayton in at the 5. Here's Paul. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Here's Leonard. That one drops for him.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Suns leading by 3. Bounce pass from Paul. Pass to Johnson. Left side, Crowder. Paul outside. A 3 ball. And no good that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. George dishes to Jackson. Pass to Ibaka. And George, here we go. Good. That's 12 points for George.
It's one of those nights where George's number has been called time after time.
Ball looking over the floor. Bridges outside. He can't get that one to fall. Ibaka is some nice D, but Clippers trail. Here's Leonard. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Crowder finds Paul. Bridges up top. The offensive rebound. Here's Paul. Phoenix no good that time either.
Defense with a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And that one's good. Leonard
continuing to stoke the fire. His shot making has been absolutely superb.
Jackson against Paul. Here's Ayton. Drops it in from 11 feet. And the Suns lead by 1.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
Good decision.
So it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Doctor told me